I'm wearing a belief right now. It says, I believe that the stars will take you where you need to go.
I believe in silly ideas that lead to grand adventures, and it's very much just about the trip. It all started with a silly idea 3 years ago, and then just slowly that one silly idea grew, and eventually it turned into something really big.
Bryn and I are going to be heading out on a Trans-Canada adventure. We're going to take our bikes down to the beach and dip our wheels into the waters here in Vancouver, and then travel across the country to St. John's, Newfoundland, and that's about 7,000 kilometers, which looks a lot different on the map than I'm sure it feels.
We have about 2.5 months to do it in, so that works out to 130, 140 kilometers a day. We both had it in our minds for a long time, just a silly idea we both had.
Just in September we finally decided, we're like, maybe we should do this, so we thought it'd be a fun way to end the summer. Bryn's graduating this year, and
yes, as of Friday. The great part of it is that we really have no idea how it's going to transform us. If we knew how we'd be different, then there'd almost be no point in going. The physical part is only a small bit of it. It's more staying sane.
The first week we're going to Salmon Arm, which is where I'm from, and my parents are going to be there, and we drive back and forth. It takes like 5 hours to drive to Salmon Arm, but it's going to take us probably 4 days to bike there. One reason why we're doing this as well is to hopefully raise some awareness and some funds for some of the charities that we support.
I have Georgetown. I am raising money as part of my trip to send prescription drugs back to Guyana, and Georgetown's the capital of Guyana. I had the opportunity to go to Guyana and do HIV/AIDS education work. HIV/AIDS is a huge issue, but a lot of people were really suffering from more common forms of illness. We have a lot of medicines and equipment that can just really make a difference.
I volunteer downtown on the east side at the Strathcona Community Center, and I started out there about a year ago just working with the breakfast program, and it's a program based out of the community center, but it's for the elementary school kids that go there so that they can come and have breakfast in the morning and go to school on a full tummy. Bryn and I are going to be wearing our Mondo Nation shirts as we're traveling, and we're going to walk into a little store, get some food for the day, and we're going to be wearing the same shirts, so hopefully that's going to start some conversation and attract some attention, and hopefully we're going to have a few extra warm beds to sleep in as we're going along and not have to sleep in our tent every night.
Well, we're carrying our beliefs with us everywhere we go on our shirts.
I think it's really neat to have our beliefs on our back, especially when you're biking and someone's coming up behind you. That's going to be the first thing that they see. So we're hoping to bring Mondo Nation to communities and help them realize what it is and the ideas that they have, and hopefully make it a lot more local for them. Recruit some local charities so that they can become available on the website for people to make donations to them.
We'll be taking cards with us, asking them for their beliefs.
We're going to send beliefs that we come up with as we're traveling back to Ward.
And just every few days we're going to replace our shirts, have fresh ones, which they'll send to us along the way. And each one will have our personalized beliefs on the back.
At the end we're going to have accumulated all these shirts with different dates, so it's going to go with the progression of our trip.
I believe bike shorts are a fashionable clothing item.
I believe that a little love can go a long way.
We've been friends for about 4 years, so I hope the Rocky Mountains won't end that.